If the necessary funding is not obtained, infrastructure development, healthcare expansion, and educational changes might all be shelved. In addition to being a waste of money, abandoned projects often represent missed chances for economic diversification, job growth, and higher living standards. For example, lowering transportation costs and boosting regional trade depend on the completion of ongoing rail projects. The provision of sufficient money is critical to the viability of these projects. Therefore, the $2.2 billion loan is essential to securing Nigeria's future and advancing its economic program, and not to be seen as a luxury with a misguided thought and speculations occupying the mind of many. An impact on institutional reforms and revenue generation. Number 11. Additionally, we acknowledge that borrowed funds are essential to the advancement of revenue-generating plans and institutional improvements. Cases just like the investment in digital technologies and infrastructure would increase the effectiveness of tax collection, diversifying Nigeria's revenue streams and lowering its need on oil earnings. Likewise, financing agricultural changes will increase output, guaranteeing food security and boosting exports. The government intends to use a portion of the loan for mechanized farming and irrigation projects, which will greatly increase agricultural productivity, provide employment, and promote rural development. Number 12. This said loan is an additional source to strengthen diverse empowerment and further upgrade many of our sectors in maintaining their global reputation amongst other nations. It is clear that the loan is more than just a financial tool. It is a driving force behind revolutionary change in several important economic sectors. Comparing borrowing with global trends. Number 13. Notably, it is crucial we understand that borrowing for development is common practice all over the world. Countries like the US, China, and India frequently use debt to pay for healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Nigeria takes the same stance when it comes to borrowing. While meeting pressing developmental requirements, the government makes sure that debt is manageable by obtaining concessional loans with low interest rates and long payback terms without posing any future risk. Number 14. Additionally, President Tinubu-led administration continuous initiative to increase non-oil earnings and diversify the economy would strengthen Nigeria's ability to service its debt in no time. Unlike when the country was solely dependent on revenue from oil for its mega operations, these actions demonstrate the government's dedication to fiscal restraint and judicious borrowing. The necessity of shaping public perception. We see this as a big opportunity and a must to play a proactive role in educating the public on the rationale behind borrowing. We understand that that is our responsibility to counter misinformation and foster informed dialogue in sensitive cases like this in order to mitigate impending chaos which might result from rampant misinformation. The rejection of the request file flies in the face of reason is obviously more of pandering to populist interests and nothing to do with the national interest. Number 16. Evidently, public support is crucial for the successful implementation of development projects. By highlighting the benefits of the proposed loan and addressing concerns transparently, we can build consensus and ensure the smooth passage of the loan request by the National Assembly. Conclusion. Number 17. In conclusion, the $2.2 billion loan proposal is clearly a necessity for Nigeria's progress. Rejecting this proposal will be self-defeating, compromising current initiatives and endangering the future of the country. In light of this, we urge National Assembly members to put the interests of the country above populist discussions, digressions. A better future for all Nigerians is at stake. When the loan is approved, it is not just an economic choice, but a mission to save generations. 18. To our fellow citizens, we implore you to support this great endeavor and hold the government responsible for making sure borrowed money are used prudently.